Whoa, look where we are. We're in the best city in the world. That's right, Penrith, New South Wales. We are here, and don't we have something to be so happy for? Yes, we are the 2021 Premiership. I know my shirt says 2003, the new one didn't arrive in time. And then after this, we are going to Rusty Penny Brewing. They make small batch beers in-house. We're gonna go there, we're gonna feel the Panther pride and have an amazing time. Let's go. Yeah. Hey friends, Benny back again with another reviewery of a brewery. We are in Rusty Penny in Penrith. I've got myself a tasting paddle. This one's got 5 on it. There's these little ones for 10 bucks. That's pretty good. And they gave us an extra one as well. First up, the Penrith Lager. It is 4.5%. This light looking color with a little bit of head. I actually have one of these at home in a special commemorative Panthers tin, but I'm looking forward to having it here. Let's get into it. Cheers. Oh yeah, oh that's nice, that's good. That's a crisp, grassy lager. Really clean, really balanced, really cool, really refreshing. If you made like chewing gum or like mint that tasted like this, people would go mental for it. I like that, that's snappy and sharp and really quite a bit going on there. It's nice, I give that an 8 out of 10. Palate cleanser. Next up, the Nepean Aussie Pale coming in at 5%. It is in the style of an Australian Pale Ale. Cheers. Oh, that's taken me on a strange little ride. That's weird, that's sort of crunchy, different, almost a bit kooky, like some funny older relative. Tastes like when they used to like scratch records and like songs in like the early 40s. I can see this going well with something that has like spring onions in it. What do you reckon?
Yeah, it tastes very similar to the lager to me, actually. They're very similar, just standard kind of modern beers. They're good, refreshing.
I agree they have like a similar sort of profile. I reckon the lager sort of pips this one a bit on balance. I'll probably give this one 6 out of 10. Next up, the ESB. It is 5.5%. ESB stands for Extra Special Bitter, a very British style of drink, and it is a style of beer that I am really into. So cheers. Duck into that. Have you ever had an ESB before? To me, it tastes like strong tea and stewed fruits. To me, this tastes like an even more concentrated version of other ESBs that I've had. It must be something in the ingredients. Well, it's definitely something in the ingredients. Depending on whereabouts on your tongue it hits, you're going to get different flavor notes. At the front, it's quite sweet, sort of a bit bitterish, but at the end, it's like more mellow, more kind of chilled out. I'd probably give this one a 7 out of 10. Next up is the Penny IPA. It is 7.2%, so it's the strongest one we're going to be tasting today. Let's get into it. Cheers. Whoa, whoa. Tastes a little bit of fear. This sort of has these exotic lemonade flavors. It does have that flavor that makes it an IPA, that sort of piney, almost like a commanding sort of I'm the boss of this hospital type flavor. It's funky and different. It feels like a raw IPA. If I was blindfolded and I had this, I might guess that it was a hazy. The extra alcohol isn't really coming through a whole bunch. I'll probably give it a 6 out of 10. Next up, this is the Red Beard. It is 4.5%. It is a red ale. Talked about before, I'm not the biggest red fan, but I've had some that I really like. Maybe my mind has been changed, maybe it hasn't. Let's find out. Cheers. Yeah, that's cool, that's nice, that's creamy, that's in the style of a traditional Irish red. I like this. If this is what the reds taste like in Ireland, then I am very keen to go on that. Sweet and almost chocolatey. It's, you know, a bit milk chocolatey. It feels like a treat that you're having after dinner, like real lovely milk chocolatey kind of flavors. Tangy, it's so many things. It's almost got like an orange juice freshness to it. It is so many things, really balanced, really delicious. There's an 8 out of 10 for this one, really stuck in the bloody. Lastly, the Nostalgia Stout, 5.3% alcohol. Let's see if we are nostalgic for this one. So cheers. How odd. I've never tasted a stout before that tastes so committed to being a stout. Stouts are one of those beers that people are always trying to put new stuff into it. They want different flavors these days. It's almost as if we really don't want a stout to taste like a stout anymore. Maybe that's why it's called Nostalgia Stout, because it's like, hey, remember what stouts used to bloody taste like? You stupid hipster kids with your bloody your beers and tins and your moustaches on the end of your bollocks. I really like it. I think that's chocolatey, strong, bold, delicious. It's got a lot of great things in it that, in my opinion, a stout should have. I give that an 8 out of 10. That's really yummy. That's really yummy. Our top brew of the week is Redbeard. Really delicious. This is, as you can see, I've finished mine. I'm having a whole of Katie's, but she's hardly touched it. She has to drive, so thank you. Leave a shout out in the comments for Katie who's driving today. It was really hard to pick between this and the Nostalgia Stout, but to me, this is a beer that's not trying to impress you. This is a beer that doesn't give a fuck what you think. This is a nice, tasty, traditional beer. But don't just take my word for it. Take the opinion of these professional bullheads. And I know they're bullheads because I am related to them. Everybody say hi to my actual real life brothers, Henry and Leo.
Hello to the Benny's Beer Review community.
Almost every video that I do, I shout out Henry KC and Leo KC. Well, these are the guys, they're my brothers, they're big supporters of what I do. I love them so much. Like, what beers do you like personally?
Whatever's free.
What about you, Leo? I hate beer. Okay, so Leo doesn't like beer.
Some would say hey.
We've got a tasting paddle in front of us. I'd encourage both of you to try some and tell me what's your favourite. We started with the lager.
Okay.
Try a bit of that.
I would say enjoyable, pretty inoffensive, light flavour, a little bit of something going on in the back here.
This one is the Nepean.
Oh.
So made of the clear waters of the Nepean River.
Another one kind of off the same chip off the old block, I would say. I don't know what was made first, but one of them's the chip off the other's block.
This next one is the ESB, extra special bitter. See if you can polish that off.
They won't lie. I feel like you can't be surprised with that, like extra. What was it? Extra bitter?
Extra special bitter.
They're not lying.
Yeah, it's the British style. Yeah.
That explains a little bit. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah. Oh.
Shout out to Roy. Alright.
Yeah. You want to say something for Roy Mason? This one is called the Penny IPA.
I like Benny.
Yeah. You don't have to drink it if you don't.
He does. It's Benny's Beer Brewery.
Yeah.
I would say this one a bit of a step up to those two, but a step down from that.
Oh,
a nice in between. You agree?
Right,
Not as full on as that.
This one is called the Redbeard. Yeah.
It's like the boys brewed it for me. Send that bad boy back.
Yeah.
It's almost as if you can taste the soot of the chili sweet of the young boy.
This is so sick. I feel like I've assembled my own beer street boys. You know these guys from Queensland, beer street boys. Yeah.
Sing us a song.
We love you, Roy Mason, with our hearts. This is their Nostalgia Stout.
Well, I don't think I've actually ever tried a stout.
Okay, Henry's first stout.
So, looking forward to Leo tasting that. He's on a hunt.
He said it tastes like soy.
Something about it has that umami flavour.
If you each had to pick a favourite, what would it be? I love them like all so much.
Favourite probably was the red beer, I would say.
I just want to thank both of you for all the support that you've given to me, you know, doing my beer reviews over the years. You've shared almost every single video that I've done. I love you both so much.
Well, if I'm allowed a final word, thank you, Benedict, for having us. Love watching the reviews, entertainment every week. And if you're not subscribed, I can't help you. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make a tree.
I love you boys. Thank you so much.
This.
So proud.
Yeah,
Let's go, Pen. Just my brothers and lads. So they picked it. Did they go into the toilet again? What's so good in there? Yeah. Well, that was just such a lovely time at Rusty Penny. I think it's really cool that this area I grew up in that wasn't really famous for anything is now producing some really delicious beer. I had to take some with me, so maybe look out for those reviews. Maybe I've already drunk them. I've probably already drunk them. But I had a really fun time at Rusty Penny. They really make some beers in some very interesting and diverse styles, and if you're in the area and you do not check it out, then you are a bloody chump. Rusty Penny is getting a 7 out of 10. Until next time, tell them Penny sent ya. Bye-bye. Dickheads!